What's up, everyone? Welcome to the game. It's Satoshi's Game, the world's first Bitcoin knowledge-based game show. Created in collaboration with Bitcoin.com, guys. This is going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It is going to be crazy. I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, it's going to be really exciting, guys. We're going to have 11 players that are going to compete across 3 rounds. One personal elimination round. The second round is going to be a team round, and then the third round is going to be a final challenge. It's going to be 10 questions, multiple choice, 10 seconds per question. But we have a lot of great, well-rounded guests. Let's introduce them, right? So first we have Roger. Roger is known for his finance background, but let's kind of let Roger kind of introduce himself. Roger, if you could introduce yourself to the audience and let them know what you're about.
Hi, I want to say hello to all the audience and all the players and say hello to everyone. I'm Roger from Cygnus. I'm the API lead from the Cygnus and super excited to join the game and to compete alongside all our pros. And I think maybe I'm the youngest one here. And actually, I'm a Bitcoin newbie, so just here, want to learn, to grow, and have a good time with everybody. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Awesome. You might be the youngest one, but you might be the smartest one too. So let's have a good time. Yeah, let's have a good time today, and excited to see what your knowledge base is with Bitcoin. So we'll bring you back up in a little bit, Roger. Thank you so much for introducing yourself.
Thanks.
All right, next we got up Michael. Michael is a Web3 evangelist, passionate about Web3. But Michael, why don't you tell everybody what you're about? Oh, you're on mute, Michael. You muted us.
Oh, sorry. So, hey everyone, my name is Michael from Mint Park, and I'm early member of Ordinals, and I was one of the first inscribers in 10K, sub 10K.
Whoa.
Yeah. Me and my friends inscribed one of the first 10K. We're so happy about it, and our platform is Bitcoin Layer 2 NFT marketplace, and thanks for having me here.
Yeah. Could you kind of introduce us a little bit about the NFT marketplace, what it's about?
So it's about the Bitcoin Layer 2 NFT marketplace. What does that mean is Bitcoin backed wrapped assets. Those assets can trade in Bitcoin Layer 2s, and hopefully we will enable bridging systems to across the all Bitcoin Layer 2. Yeah.
Awesome. Love what you're doing for the Bitcoin ecosystem. I think that's really important. So thank you so much, Michael. We're going to invite you back up once the game started. Thank you so much for introducing yourself.
Okay, thank you.
Next up, we got our guy, Jonathan. Jonathan is funny, sarcastic, and lightens the mood. Jonathan, if you wouldn't mind just introducing yourself to the audience here.
Thanks for the introduction. Yeah, thanks, Yagobi and CZ. So, hi everyone, I'm Jonathan, the head of partnership at Merlin Chain. So, one of the leading Bitcoin layer 2 that brings Bitcoin liquidity and Bitcoin native assets like runes, ordinals, bitmaps, BRC420 into the wider DeFi and Bitcoin ecosystem. So I first connected to Bitcoin in 2019 when my friend actually tripped the entire shopping mall in Singapore. So he was mining Bitcoin in his co-working space at Golden Mount, and then he tripped the entire mall. So that piqued my interest, and then my interest went exponential in 2020 when during COVID, right? So I have a lot of time in the world to deep dive into Bitcoin, in the forums, in the YouTubes and stuff like that. So yeah, I went down the rabbit hole and happy to be here, man. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of experience it sounds like you have with the Bitcoin ecosystem, with Merlin Chain, and then your backstory with Bitcoin is very interesting as well. Jonathan, we're looking forward to kind of seeing what kind of knowledge you have about these Bitcoin white papers and other subjects. So you better be ready.
Actually, my motivation for today is to prove that I'm not last in class. So,
there you go.
So that's my goal.
Awesome. All right, Jonathan, we're going to bring you back up. Thank you so much for introducing yourself. Next up, we got Mick. Mick is an academic dominance. He has this academic dominance aura, I guess, gambler mentality. I don't know. Why don't you let everybody know? And it looks like you might be at some event too. Why don't you let everybody? Yeah, there you are. Why don't you let everybody know who you are and what you're about?
Hey guys, Mick, program manager for Accelerator, led by Draper Associates, Thesis, and HPC. I am at a game, but we'll be here. Great to meet you guys, Shizzy, Gobi. Looking forward to the show.
All right, man. It's gonna be hard to concentrate, and so I don't know if you're gonna have the focus there. But hey, look, it seems like you have a good Bitcoin background, so I think you have a solid chance. Thanks, Mick. We'll bring you back up once the game is ready to roll. Next up, we got Liana. Sorry if I didn't pronounce that right, but Liana is calm yet intimidating, queen-like presence. I like that, right?
Okay. So I think hi everybody, I'm Liana and I'm a coder and trader, and also I'm obsessed with rock climbing these days. And so the first time I trade Bitcoin, I used the profile to fix my teeth, and my teeth is still here, showing the first time I contact with Bitcoin. And so after that, I want to learn more about crypto and engineering. So I went to the University of Waterloo, the same one with the Ritalin. And so I learned more about that, and also I still have studied Bitcoin for a long time, but still a newbie for that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not a lot of women in Web3. So, what's your perspective about that? Is that something you want to change?
I think for things like tech, there's less women compared to male, and also to the Bitcoin and the Web3 company things. There is still less women, and I hope this company or some projects they can give more study opportunity to women. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the future is bright for women in Web3. As time goes on, we'll see more and more women get involved. But thank you so much for introducing yourself, and we look forward to seeing what you know about Web3 here in a little bit. So thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
All right, next up we have Lycos. Lycos is steady as a rock, weathered but wise. I like that. Go ahead and explain to the audience who you are.
Hi everyone, I am Crip Lycos. I'm from Vietnam. I'm around 30 years old. Yeah, and I am a day trader and also a community builder. I am one of the core contributors of Nubit, Bitcoin Thunderbolt. Yeah, and yeah.
Awesome. So why did you choose to become a professional in Web3? Because I feel like all of us that decide to work in this industry, we kind of just wander into it, right? But why'd you choose to do it?
So back in 2022, I come back from Canada. I come back to Vietnam, and I start to dive into trading, and I started learning how to trade and stuff like that. And now I'm the day traders. So day trading, I don't trade much. I do a technical analysis on the markets, and then waiting for my trading time. So during that time, I have nothing much to do. It's quite boring, and I dive deeper into Web3 projects, and Nubits comes up, and with alongside I make some friends along the way, and they get me into Nubit, and I like the projects. I have to build a community, and then that's when I got really involved into Web3. So Nubit is my starting point.
Awesome. Yeah, trading seems to be an open door for how people find their way here, right? So we appreciate you explaining yourself to the audience here, and look forward to seeing some of your answers in the game coming up.
Thank you.
Yep. All right. Next up is a familiar face with us too. Shizzy is our guy Fonzie. Fonzie is a strategic mastermind, politician vibes,
I'll be honest.
Musk-esque. I don't know who wrote that for you. I think maybe you or your mom. But if you could maybe intro yourself to the audience here.
Even better. I think I was pressed on time by Norbert. He was like, "You better give me the results, or you won't be in a game show." So, I had to ask my best friend to kind of snoop out some results, and the way I did is just copy paste to ChatGPT. He knows it very well, and just spit out some answers. And quite frankly, they were not that bad. So, yeah, I think that's a horrible intro, to be honest. Now that I think of it, but excited to be here.
Yeah, look, we're excited to have you. I think you're gonna probably do pretty well, I would imagine. I think you have a pretty good knowledge base here, but are you excited about the game?
I'll be honest. There was two white papers I heard of. The Nubit white paper, obviously, Thunderbolt, and the Bitcoin one. And I know there was a third one until this morning, and so I had to go to the store, get some index cards, and I'm definitely ready to rumble. I don't know how far I'll get, but I'll tell you what. I think seeing Mick at the game, I think it was a baseball game, is some motivation for me. So
there you go.
want to at least be on par of his level or something like that. But yeah, I was actually curious to ask, like, what game was he in? But who knows? We'll see. We'll see later.
Yeah, baseball for sure, I believe. But yeah, looking forward to it. You better not disappoint. Some pretty high expectations here. But yeah, Fonzie, we're gonna bring you back up once the game's ready to get started.
Awesome.
Next up is Kave. Kave is quiet, emotionally stable, and analytical. And I promise that's exactly how I would describe him after our short conversation. But Kave, if you could intro yourself, looks like you're at a beautiful place right now. But intro yourself.
Yeah,
I'm the audience.
Hey everyone, I'm super excited to be here. As you can see, there's a Nubit logo back behind me, and I want to introduce myself. I'm 32 years old. I'm a researcher in crypto for years. I got a MA in information technology and computer science. Also, I got familiar a little bit with Bitcoin, but not like the other contestants. They look super heavier and back there, and I'm just a little guy here competing with those guys. And thank you for the show.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I think you're analytical, so I think you're someone that can probably study pretty well. So I imagine that you'll be prepared. We'll see. But excited to see how well you do.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, Kave, we're gonna bring you back up once it's ready to start. Next up, we have Kim. Kim is gentle, efficient, nurturing towards younger contestants. That's interesting. Who wrote that for you? But hey, Kim, if you wouldn't mind maybe fixing that up a little bit and showing yourself to the audience here.
I'm not sure about the nurturing part, but I myself, I look something young, but not that young anymore. And I think I want to thanks Norbert for inviting me as well for this game. Essentially, I'm nervous because, to be honest, I'm not a game player that much in terms of able to answer everything correctly, and then hopefully can get into same team with Fonzie, my buddy, having the same house as well back there. So basically, I'm representing Omnity. So we are tech company that actually build interoperability solution for Bitcoin assets, essentially runes, and then we also have execution layer for DeFi, Bitcoin DeFi as well. So we partner with Liquidium, we partner with Ordinal.fund, block miners, and so on to actually scale up their operations. So really looking forward for the Satoshi game, and hopefully I can survive in the first round.
Well, making out the first round is the first goal, right? But really appreciate what you're doing with Omnity and kind of bringing that ICP tech stack to the Bitcoin ecosystem. It's been able to really help with scaling and everything. But appreciate you introducing yourself to the audience as well. And Kim, give yourself a little bit more credit. I feel like you're going to do fine. We'll bring you back up once we're ready to start. All right, let's finish this. We're going to round this off here with Jerry. Jerry has boundless energy, talkative nerd, and Sheldon-esque, highly skilled. All right, I really like that. Jerry, if you wouldn't mind introing yourself to the audience here.
Yo, what's up, guys? We are building Dem.Fun Digimon. I look at meme coins, basically like wine redoers. Really like surreally, meme coin sommelier and passionate about tokenization. And Well, the biggest regret of my crypto career is not having much, Bitcoin throughout. Yeah, which is why I'm still working.
Yeah. I think that's probably a pretty consistent theme, right? With a lot of the cryptos in Web3 space. But look, this is going to be interesting, in terms of like the meme coin energy coming from you and seeing how much you know about Bitcoin and the white paper and stuff. So excited to see how you do. And we'll bring you back up once we're ready to kick things off. All right, let's bring them down. And then I guess we're ready to get round 1 started.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for this one. This is gonna be a fun game here. So, I'm somebody who's been studying the white paper for a long time. I mean, I'm excited for these questions. I was looking through the questions. It is going to be fun. It's going to be silly, and it's going to be fun, especially round 1 because it looks like it's all about the Bitcoin white paper. But then in round 2, it gets a little hard. We got some Thunderbolt questions in there, so it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, for sure. Remember, guys, round 1 is 11 players, and we're gonna start off that way, and there's an elimination in that first round. But let's kick things off here. I'm going to get started, and I think you're going to kick us off with the first round here, correct?
Yeah, man. Let's get it. So round 1 is knowledge rush. It's personal elimination. And we're going to get down from 11 to 6 players. Looks like from 10 to 6 because we are missing Abdul still. So it's going to be from 11 to 6. But let's get it started. I'm thinking what we should do is kind of bring up one by one. What do you think about that idea?
Yeah, that's probably going to be the best approach,
Yeah.
I believe. So,
Yep.
we already went through the
all
contestants. Yeah, we already went through all the contestants here. Roger, Michael, Jonathan, Mick, Liana, Lycos, Fonzie, Lucas. I believe Lucas is probably Abdullah here, but so this one's not going to be there. Kava and Kim and Jerry. But here we go. Round 1. Do we want to bring them up now, or how do you want to kick things off?
Let's get the question, and then we'll bring them up one by one for their answer.
All right, let's do it.
And guys, once the question is answered, I'm going to need you guys to. I'm going to be paying attention to the bottom, so when you come up, you can't be changing your answer. So, and then at the very end, we'll let you know what answer is correct. So,
all right, here we're going to go over round 1 is knowledge rush. 10 questions, 10 seconds per question. Write your answer on the paper. So you're going to have to write your answer on the paper, whether you're brought up first or you're hanging down there. You're going to have to hold it up. So you got 10 seconds. We're going to do the countdown. And so if you go longer than 10 questions or 10 seconds, then your answer won't count. Okay. So let's get started here. All right. So question number 1. You're gonna
pick the creator, author of the Bitcoin white paper was A. Hal Finney,
yep.
B. Nick Szabo, C. Satoshi Nakamoto, or D. Adam Back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It looks like everybody has their paper up. So let's go ahead and
I need Lucas. I need your answer. Mick, I need your answer. Okay. Liana, okay. And it's looking good. So we'll bring up each person one by one here. We'll bring up what do you got? Kava?
Can you hold it a little bit closer to the camera there? Kava?
Looks like he froze. He had oh man.
All right.
That one is tough, bro. We cannot see that.
That is very, very blurry there.
We'll put your mic on. What letter is it? Okay. I'm pretty sure he had C there, right?
So yeah, we definitely need to bring the mic up. All right, Roger, what go ahead and show us. C. Okay, so yep. And then Kim.
Man,
I'm gonna have to blast this up. There we go. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so
sounds good.
Satoshi Nakamoto right there. Okay, now I can see it. All right, and then Liana says C. Satoshi Nakamoto. All right, now we're rocking and rolling. And then Jerry says C. All right. Michael says A. Okay. And then Crypt Lyco says C. Is that it?
Got some more. Nico, what you got?
No,
I'm pretty sure I already saw your letter.
No, Nico is not a part of it.
Oh, yeah, duh. I forgot.
And neither is Stop Recording.
There we go. Here we go.
There's Jonathan says C. Okay, so everybody has said C except for Michael, which said
what
A.
Fonzie got? Hold on.
He says C.
Okay, there you go. And then Mick. We got Mick.
C.
All right.
C.
All
C.
right.
All right. Let's
So
see
what's
who
the
they.
answer?
All right. The correct answer is Satoshi Nakamoto. So everybody besides Michael gets plus 5 points. Good job, everybody there. All right. Moving on to question number 2. Question number 2. Bitcoin solves this fundamental issue of digital money, which previously required trusted third parties. A, inflation. B, double spending. C, counterfeit protection. Or D, transaction latency. 1.
All right.
2.
See the answers, guys. I'm looking.
3. 4. 5. 6. 7.
Jerry,
8.
Michael, want to throw your answer up there for me?
9.
Kim, what's your answer?
10.
Okay.
All right. We got it?
Yeah, I still
All right.
can't see Kava's.
Yeah, but he's
Kava,
bringing it
man.
up. All right. What? B. Okay.
B.
Okay. B. Kava says B. All right. Kava says B. And then we got Roger. Roger says B.
All
right. And then we have Kim. Sorry. Kim says B. All right. And then Liana says B.
All right.
All right. And then we got Jerry says B.
Tiny little B.
Everybody says B except
Hold
for.
on. We got Michael with a B, and we have Lycos with a B, Jonathan with a B.
Jonathan
Lucas
likes
with
those
a
socks.
Backwards B, but still B. There it is. Fonzie with a B, and then Mick also with a B. All right.
All right, so everybody says B. Let's see what the answer is. Pulling it up. Correct answer is B, double spending. So everybody gets plus 5 points on that round. So congratulations for everybody getting that answer correct. All right, we're going to move on to question number 3 here.
Bitcoin's mechanism for achieving consensus across its network is A, Byzantine fault tolerance, B, a proof of work, POW, C, Nakamoto consensus, or D, proof of stake.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Michael, yeah, put your answer up there. Okay.
There it is. I see
Okay.
everyone, right?
Yeah.
Kim, can you come closer to the center there? Can you see
There
his
it is.
answer? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right.
Ready?
Yep. Kava, B.
Proof of work, B.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then Roger, C says Nakamoto consensus. All right. And then Kim says, let's go ahead and I can't see B. Okay.
Looks like a B. Yep.
Proof of work. Liana says B, proof of work. Michael says B, proof of work. Crypt Lyco says B, proof of work. Jonathan says B, proof of work. Backwards. It's okay though. And then Lyco says A, which is a Byzantine fault tolerance.
I think Nakamoto is better.
And then Fonzie says B, proof of work.
I think Nakamoto is better.
And then Mick says B, proof of work as well. All right. The answer is proof of work B. So Lycos and Lucas and Builder Kim were the only that did not get it correct, right? I think those were the only two. So everybody gets plus 5 in this round. For this question. And so only 2 did not get it right. So Congratulations to the people that got the questions right there. Question 4. According to Satoshi Nakamoto, this cryptographic structure allows nodes to verify transactions without storing full transaction details. A. Bloom filter. B. Merkle tree. C. Hash map. Or D. Patricia tree. I probably pronounced that word incorrectly there, but you got 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
See Mick's
7.
answer. You got Mick.
8, 9, 10. All right, let's see what you got.
Mick. Oh, the only person I haven't seen was Mick's.
Yeah, he's got a B. He's got a B.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Ready?
Yep.
So we got Kava, you got?
B. Merkle tree. Roger has B. Merkle tree. Kim has B. Merkle tree. Liana has B. Merkle tree. Jonathan has B. Merkle tree. And Crypt Lycos has B. Merkle tree. And then Michael has C. Hash map. And Lucas has B. Merkle tree. Fonzie has B. Merkle tree. And Mick had B. Merkle tree. All right. So I think it was only, who was it? Michael's the only one that did hash map here. So let's see what the answer is. Merkle tree is the correct answer. So everybody gets plus 5 points besides Michael for that round. Congratulations, guys. All right, let's move on to question 5. Question 5. You want to go ahead?
All right. Yep. This is the date on which Satoshi Nakamoto published the original Bitcoin white paper. This is a very, very amazing day, in my opinion. But it is A, October 3rd, 2008. B, October 31st, 2008. C, November 1st, 2008. Or D, January 3rd, 2009.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep.
All right. Cool. I see everyone.
All right. So
you ready?
Yep. Let's do it.
Kava says
B. I'm not sure about this one.
B, October 31st, 2008. Roger says B, October 31st, 2008. Kim says B, October 31st, 2008. Liana says B, October 31st, 2008. Michael says A, October 3rd, 2008. I feel like Michael just wants to be different at this point. Crypt Lyco says A, October 3rd, 2008. So I guess him and Michael are in agreement there. Jonathan says B, October 31st, 2008. And Lucas says C, November 1st, 2008. And Fonzie says B, October 31st, 2008. And we got Mick that says B, October 31st, 2008. So we had Michael and Lycos that said A, which is October 3rd, 2008. And I believe it was Lucas, maybe, that said C, November 1st, 2008. Everybody else said B. And the answer is October 31st. 2008. So everybody besides Lucas, Crypt Lycos, and Michael gets plus 5 points for this question.
All right.
Question number 6. Bitcoin's original block reward mechanism provides incentives primarily in these two forms. A, transaction fees and token inflation. B, mining subsidies and staking rewards. C, new coins, block rewards, and transaction fees. D, block validation and mining shares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, guys.
Mick, can you show that one more time, Mick? All right.
Cool. He has C.
Yep. All right, let's bring them up.
Let's do it. All right, Kava.
That's C, new coins, block rewards, and transaction fees.
All right, Kava says C, new coins and transaction fees. Roger also says C, new coins and transaction fees. Kim says C, new coins and transaction fees. Liana says C as well. Looks like we have a trend here. New coins and transaction fees. Michael says C as well. We got Crip Lyco says C. And Jonathan says C as well. And Lucas says C as well. So it seems like we have consensus here. C for consensus. Fonzie says C, and Mick also says C.
C.
Yeah, so the answer is, in fact, C, new coins, block rewards, and transaction fees. So everybody gets +5 points for question number 6. All right, moving on here to question 7.
All right, ready? So Nakamoto compared an attacker's attempt to catch up to the honest chain with this statistical scenario. So A, prisoner's dilemma. B, birthday paradox. C, gambler's ruin problem. Or D, Monty Hall problem. Which one is it, guys?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Everybody has their answer up. So let's bring them up.
We're good to go. Yep.
That's gambler's ruins problem. C.
See, I knew you were a good study. Kava says C, gambler's ruin problem. And then Roger says C. He agrees. Kim says C, gambler's ruin problem. And Lucas says C as well. Michael says C. And Leanna says C. And Crip Lycos says C.
All right. Sorry. And we got Jonathan.
Jonathan says C as well.
And then I've still got Mick.
Mick is saying C, and Fonzie says C as well. Looks like we have C's across the board here. And so the answer is gambler's ruin problem. So everybody gets +5 this question. All right, let's see what's up for question number 8. This feature allows Bitcoin's participants to validate payments without downloading the entire blockchain. A, pruned nodes. B, light clients. C, simplified payment verification, SPV. Or D, block header caching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, guys.
Yep, that's
All right.
C, SPV.
C, Kava says C, simplified payment verification. Roger says C, simplified payment verification. Builder Kim says C as well. Liana says C. And Michael says B, which is light clients. And then Crip Lyco says C. Jonathan says C. Lucas says C. Fonzie says C.
Let's go, boys.
And Mick says C as well.
Yeah.
I
We're
saw
good.
this earlier. All right, so the only one that didn't say C was Michael. And the correct answer is C, simplified payment verification. So everybody besides Michael gets +5 points. All right, moving on here to question number 9. This economic property described by Nakamoto ensures transaction irreversibility. A, game theoretic finality. B, probabilistic finality. C, computational impracticality. D, asymptotic security. This was like the hardest
words.
This is the hardest question and
Spelling
answers
bee
here.
ever,
But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right,
we're good.
Answers up.
And then
Answers up. Let's see, Michael. There we go.
you good?
Yep, everybody's got Mick.
You got
Let's
Mick.
Get your answer up there. There. He's trying to.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Let's bring him up. Yep. All right, Kava.
That's
Kava
a C.
says C. Computational impracticality. Computational impracticality. All right, and then Kim says C. Computational impracticality. Liana says C. Michael says B, which is probabilistic finality. Crypt Lyco says C, computation and practicality. Jonathan also agrees with that and says C. Lucas says C as well. And then Fonzie says C. Okay, so only Michael did not say C. Let's see what the answer is. Probabilistic finality. Oh, Michael got it. Oh, wow. Everybody
Michael
else.
was the only one?
Yes. Okay,
Wow.
so congratulations to Michael.
That was the toughest one so far.
Yeah, definitely. That was a good one. That was interesting.
To read and to put it out there. Shout out to you guys.
So everybody, all right, the only person that gets plus 5 points this question is Michael. Congratulations, sir. All right, let's see the last question here, maybe there's more. We'll see.
No, this is the final round. Yeah. Well, this is the first round. Final question of the first round. All right.
The cryptographic hash function is explicitly named by Nakamoto for Bitcoin's proof of work algorithm. A. SHA-1, B. SHA-3, C. SHA-256, or D. What was it? RIPE MD 160. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, guys.
All right,
get the answers up.
Good. All right, looks like everyone has pretty much the same answer here. You ready?
All right, let's do it. All right, C. Kava says C. He's writing the letters so big at this point, right? Shaw 256. Roger says C. Kim says C. Liana says C. So everybody's in agreement here so far. Michael says C. Crypt Lyco says C. Jonathan says C. Lucas says, what does Lucas say?
We got Lucas.
C. Yep. Fonzie says C. And Mick says, let's see what you got. He's
C. All right. C.
So,
I think that's C, right?
Yeah, everybody says C. The answer is a SHA 256. That was a pretty easy one, right?
Yeah, especially for number 10, for sure.
Yeah. All right. So how'd you think that round went?
Good. I thought it was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be originally. I thought it was fun. Definitely amazing. Some of the cast of characters we have here. So
okay, so we need to find out from our scores table if there are any ties. Can you please put it in the private chat?
Nico wants everyone to type their score here, please. No,
I thought we were having a scorekeeper here.
I thought we had a scorekeeper, Nico.
Michael says -20.
I thought you did pretty good, Michael. I don't know.
Well, he got the hardest one right?
He
so he should get
he's the only one that got the
50
hardest one right. So we got
Okay, so let's see here.
See anyone honest? I guess she's just testing you guys for sure.
Yeah. This is.
What do we do now?
Yeah. Okay. So we got to figure out if here's why we need the scores, guys. We need to see if there are any ties for the 6th spot, because only the top 6 are going to proceed to the next round.
Yeah.
So let's make sure that we get the scores in. But to give you guys kind of a some clear instructions here for the next round.
Well, let's bring up some of the people that we know who hasn't passed. Let's bring up Michael, and let's get his final words here. Michael, thank you so much for joining us today, man. You're absolutely legend. We appreciate it. Your final words.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for inviting me. And the questions were so interesting, and I made some fun. Not gonna lie. Yeah.
I think
Thank you.
with that one question, everyone got wrong, but you got it right, man. So it's legendary. It's legendary here.
Yeah, thank you, man.
So were you kind of trying to go against the grain because everybody was answering the same?
Yeah.
That's what I figured. That's what I figured. Well,
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
See you,
definitely,
Michael.
Yeah, you definitely give it your best. So we will see you maybe next round because there's going to be a revival round. So hang tight down low.
Have a conversation.
Well, I think Lucas was next that didn't make the cut.
Lucas?
So if you want to bring Lucas
Bring up Lucas. Lucas, thank you so much for joining us today, man. I'll give you your final words just in case you don't make the revival.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I think it was tough competition today. I didn't expect it, to be honest. Yeah, but I think it was a great experience. I felt like a student again, studying the night before. Yeah, but sadly wasn't
I think
enough.
you did great, man. I think you did fantastic. Great job. Thank you so much for being here.
I stand by for the revival.
All right, we'll see. Maybe we'll see you in a second.
All right. So we had 10, so that's 8. So there's 2 more left. We're gonna do.
I think it was. I think maybe Crypt Lycos was one that missed a couple. I think he missed 1, right? 2. Okay,
2?
yeah.
Okay. So we're
yeah.
going to have to, just in case there is a revival round, so you do have an opportunity to come back. But as of right now, we'd love to give you your final words just in case you don't make revival.
Thank you guys. Like the game's very fun, and the questions are kind of tough. Kind of sad that I didn't make it, but good luck, everyone. Have fun.
Yeah, man.
Awesome.
Still a chance.
Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
All right, and then
and then there's I think there's actually one more now.
One more.
That got eliminated. Yep, and I believe this might be where the tiebreaker comes in. Or so we already said, had Lucas up, we had Lycos up, we had Michael up, and I want to say it was maybe Kim that missed one. I'm not sure.
Kim, did you miss one, Kim?
Okay.
There it is. All right.
There it is.
Cool.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So give us your kind of final words of your first round in case this might be the last time we hear from you.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I do enjoy this game. It really refreshed the memories and also knowledge base of Bitcoin. And it's been fun. Great host.
Awesome. All right, Kim, thank you so much. And hang tight. We might be bringing you back up.
All right. So we do have our final 6 here, right? We have looks like it's going to be
Kava,
right.
Roger,
Kava. It's definitely
Liana.
Roger.
It's going to be Jonathan, Fonzie, and Mick.
All right. This is you guys made it to the next round. Congratulations.
Yo,
Congratulations.
Mick has the stadium buff.
Dude.
People were probably like, what are you doing, man? Like, I'm in a game show right now.
Oh, man. All right. I think we can kind of keep everyone up now for this round, and we can kind of jump to the next round. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So I think what we'll have to do, since these guys got every question right, so we're probably gonna have to do a just kind of random select the top 3 or do the tiebreaker.
It's I thought it was round 2.
Okay, let's do it.
Well, no. Yeah,
because they all have the same score.
Yeah.
Do a tiebreaker to pick the top 3. So let's do that, right? So okay, In this situation, guys, it's the tiebreaker, which you actually have to. It's called the buzz round, which you're gonna have to use the private chat, and you're gonna have to press the number 1 and enter to get there first, right? But let's see what the questions they have here. All right, let me bring up the tiebreaker questions. Okay. So before we get into this, just to let you guys clearly understand how this works, if you are the first to press 1, I'm going to ask the question to you. If you get it wrong, you actually get -5 points, and you're you're not going to be in the top 3. Okay, and we'll continue that until we get 3 people that get -5 points, or if you get it right, then you'll automatically be in the lead there, and then we'll have the captains. Then we can move on to the second round. All right. So is everybody familiar with the private chat?
I had a question. So we're typing the answer this time. Is it 1 or 2?
No. You are actually just, it's like just pressing the number 1 and hitting enter is the buzzer. So basically, I'm going to ask the question, and then whoever hits the number first and enters it in the chat, you get to answer it first. Does that make sense?
Oh, I see.
Oh, Fonzie.
Hey,
all right.
All right, we're gonna switch it up. We're gonna go number 9.
What was that, Keba?
We type 1 and press enter, right?
Yes.
If you want to give the answer.
Yep. And whoever's first is gonna have the first chance to answer the question.
Okay.
And so I'm pretty sure Mick's not gonna be able to get first because he's gonna have his phone. But it's all good. It's all good. Hey, all right. Question number 1. Is everybody ready?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. What kind of network is Succinct creating?
Fonzie.
A decentralized Oracle network.
Woo! He's been studying for his SATs. All right. Correct answer is decentralized prover network. Is that what you said?
I was at Oracle.
Rewind the tape. No.
-5. All right. So Fonzie, you are in the bottom 3, so you are not a captain. All right. Here we go to the next question. All right. So Fonzie, you're eliminated from the rest of these questions. Question number 2. According to the Bitcoin white paper, this exact mathematical distribution is used to calculate the probability of an attacker catching up to the honest chain after a given number of blocks. A, binomial distribution. B, Poisson distribution. C, normal distribution. Or D, exponential distribution.
I'm seeing Jonathan. Jonathan was first. Jonathan.
Poisson distribution.
Yeah, that's Poisson. Poisson distribution.
Correct. All right, you are +5. All right, so
don't worry, Fonzie, you'll join me.
I was
Fonzie's in the bottom 3.
It was actually on purpose. It was very strategic.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Question number 3. This component within Bitcoin's proof of work block header is adjusted repeatedly until miners find a valid hash. A, timestamp. B, Merkle root. C, nonce. D, difficulty target. Okay, Kaba.
That's A.
And the answer is nonce, which is C. Okay, so you are in the bottom 3, Kava. So Jonathan is already a captain. So now this comes down to Mick, which I don't think he's going to press number 1. But we got Liana and Roger. So this is the last question here, guys. In Nakamoto's original paper, the expected storage needed to keep 1 year's worth of block headers was approximately this size. A, 2.1 megabytes. B, 4.2 megabytes. C, 6.8 megabytes. Or D, 1.5 megabytes.
Looks like it's
Liana.
Liana? Right, Liana.
I think it's B. Yeah, it's B.
correct answer is 4.2 megabytes, which is B. All right, so we got. I think we have our. Do we have them all now?
Well,
so
we have Jonathan and Liana captains, and then we have Kava and Fonzie in the bottom two. So it's just really between Mick and Roger.
Okay, so we'll do this. Look, we'll ask this question to Roger. If he gets it right, then he's the captain. If he gets it wrong, then Mick's the captain. Here we go. All right, last question. This is a lot of pressure, Roger. Question number 5. Bitcoin nodes follow this rule to decide the correct blockchain during conflict.
I think
A,
C.
highest fee chain rule. B, most active chain rule. C, longest chain rule. Or D, heaviest chain rule. Roger, you
maybe C or D, buddy.
I think maybe it's C.
Okay, his answer is C, and the correct answer is C, longest chain rule. Okay, so we have our captains. Captain 1 is Jonathan, Captain 2 is Liana, and Captain 3 is Roger. Congratulations to the 3 captains. The bottom 3 are Fonzie and Kava and Mick by default. And so here we go. All right, so let's get the.
So I think it's the winners have to plead for. Right? Is that how it's written, right?
Yeah, so the captains, Jonathan, Liana, and Roger, now you have the opportunity to kind of pitch Kava, Fonzie, and Mick to join your team. So Jonathan, what's your pitch? Why should these any of these 3 join your team?
Come on, Jonathan. You're so good, buddy.
Man, fortune favors the brave. If you are brave, join me.
Yes.
I prepared the stocks for Bitcoin. I'll pull my Bitcoin stocks for you guys. Join me.
I got my sock. It's not a Bitcoin sock, but it's
Jonathan, I have those.
Man.
I have those exact same socks because I went to the Merlin booth in Singapore, inscribing Singapore, and Jeff gave me those. So I have those. I love those socks, by the way. Okay, that's a great pitch. I would have joined just for the socks. Liana, why should Kava, Fonzie, or Mick join your team?
Actually, I can't believe I made it to the top 3.
And like, if you join my team, I think we will be the winner. Yeah.
So
there you go. She says she's smart, and you guys will definitely win. So that's a strong pitch. Roger, why should these 3 join your team?
Actually, I can't believe I made it to the top 3. And I think maybe we can.
You're smart, man. You're smart.
Smart and sense a lot. So I really want to invite Kevin to join my team.
Well, hold on. All right.
I believe I trust your confidence and I trust our faith, and I think maybe we can win together. Yeah.
There you go.
Smartest.
Okay. So we're gonna go one by one here.
Well, let's see you. Whoever was out last, which was Mick, gets to pick first, and then Fonzie will pick last.
I guess you reward the ones that gets out last. All right, Mick. Who do you want? What team do you want to join?
Between who?
Jonathan,
3 in the middle.
Yeah, Jonathan, Liana, and Roger.
Roger.
All right. So Roger and Mick are on a team. All right. I guess was it Kava? Kava was next. Kava, what team do you want to join?
Yeah, I would probably wanted to go with Roger, but Mick, you took my Roger, and that's not fair. Between Jonathan and Liana, I'm going to pick and stay with Liana's team. Yeah.
All right. And so the final team that forms is
Fonzie, who you going to pick, bud?
My turn. Well, it's a tough choice. It's a very tough choice.
There we go.
The sock guys, team socks.
We gotta go with the sock, man. We gotta go with the sock. I got my sock here.
All right. And then also, I think we forgot to announce that the winner gets a prize for this competition. So, there's definitely something that's going to be on the line here at the end. So it's going to get very, very interesting here. All right, let's move on to round 2, team battle. Let's Yeah, he definitely in there. I don't know how that happened. All right, so we are moving on to round 2, guys. Let me share my screen so we can get to the questions here. All right, so we built the team, and now we're going to get to round 2, team battle. Top 3 scores become team captains. We already got that. Let's make the pitch. All right, so let's move on to the questions. Team battle time. 10 questions. Any team member can buzz. Once buzzed, 30 team discussion, 30-second team discussion. 1 player answers. Okay, cool. So I'm not sure how that's
team discussions.
You guys are gonna have to like text each other or like talk to each other through your ESP or something. But here we go. We're gonna just move forward here. So the first question is okay. So remember, this is the buzzer. Okay, so have someone representing. That doesn't count, Fonzie. You gotta wait till the question. You have to wait till the question is asked, and then we'll go. So Bitcoin Thunderbolts primary. Look for the buzzer, Shizzy. So I got cheat. Bitcoin Thunderbolts primarily improves Bitcoin transactions by enhancing
team
scalability. So team, who was it?
Fonzie.
It was Fonzie and Jonathan.
All right, Fonzie and Jonathan get +5 points. And also in this round, I believe it's the +5 points. And if you don't get it right, it's -5 points in this round too. All right, let's move on to question 2. And this is not multiple choice, obviously. I didn't realize that. Question 2 here is, unlike a Lightning Network, Thunderbolt does not require
pre-established payment channels.
Yeah, I guess it is Fonzie again.
We're gonna win this, Jonathan. Where's Jonathan? Oh, I see him right there.
Fonzie carried me, Jonathan says. All
okay,
right,
so who was the first to buzz?
It looks like it was so hard. It looks like it was Fonzie.
Let the last one answer.
I think it was okay. So that was the first question that Fonzie and Liana got it. So it was Roger. That was 10:59 or 9:50. Okay, I got you. Okay, so all 3 hit.
It's
Well, it's the order that it went, right? So
yeah.
Okay. All right, Fonzie, what was your answer?
Oh, it was pre-established payment channels.
Pre-established payment channels. All right, correct. All right. So you just need to keep your eyes on the chat there, so we can.
Well, now we're switching it up. We're going from a 1 to a 9. So put a 9 in the chat, so that way we switch it up.
All right. Question 3 is, which cryptographic signature scheme forms the basis of Thunderbolt?
And I'm seeing Fonzie again.
Schnorr signature.
Fonzie on fire.
Did you study this paper?
Correct answer is Schnorr signature.
I'm going cards for this today.
I'll cheer for you.
He's on fire. Okay, so that's probably not good that this is the screen that I'm sharing here. So let me get this. Yeah.
Go.
Right, so, yeah,
I'll cheer for you.
let me bring this over here real quick. Sorry. Okay, let me share this screen now because that was not working there. Give me 1 second.
How many more questions? We got 7 more questions.
Yep. All right. So this was the one that he just answered, right? The cryptographic,
Yeah, great.
Okay. All right. Thunderbolt secures transactions using what form of multi-party cryptographic approach? Can somebody else?
9 in the chat.
Okay.
Jonathan put a 1.
We just gotta give it to Jonathan this time. Go ahead, Jonathan.
All right, Jonathan, go ahead.
Fonzie, you won't blame me if I get this wrong, right?
No, I won't.
I think I think it's threshold signatures.
Okay.
Threshold signatures. All right. So wait, is Jonathan and Fonzie on the same team?
Yes, they are.
This is like they're getting every one of these.
I mean, yes. So I mean,
that's the game.
Need, what, two of the 3
Well,
teams,
I think
right?
it's to verify the UTXO's ownership.
So.
All right. Question 5. Byzantine fault tolerant BFT committee is being employed to.
All right. Looks like Roger. Go ahead, Roger.
Nice.
Well, I think it's to verify the UTXO's ownership.
All right, let's see. Correct answer is verify UTXO ownership. So he got that correct.
Roger and Mick.
So plus 5 points there. All right, question number 6. Formal verification of Thunderbolt protocols correctness and safety was performed using... Oh, Mick. Did he get it?
Mick got
Okay.
it, Mick. Yeah, he
Yes,
got
Mick.
it.
What's the answer?
Mick.
Tamarin Cruiser.
Tamarin
Got it.
Prover. There he is. He came off the bench and hit a home run just now. All right, awesome.
He did.
So he got that right. All right, so 5 points for Mick and who's Mick and Roger? Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, Mick and Roger. Yep. So the score is right now, real quickly, is Jonathan and Fonzie have 20. Mick and Roger have 10. And Kava and Liana have 0. So still
Awesome.
plenty of time.
All right, so question number 7. How do provers participate in the network?
Kava.
Yeah, they can by staking.
They bid in auctions.
They stake. Give it to 'em, right?
Yeah, I think you got
Yep.
that right. All
All
right.
right, Kava Liana.
Plus 5 points there. All right, question number 8. What parameters do proof requesters set when requesting proofs?
Jonathan.
Deadline and maximum fee.
Maximum fee?
That's
Is that your answer?
deadline and maximum fee.
Deadline and maximum
Wait.
I actually don't know this one. I trust you.
Deadline and maximum fees.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deadline and maximum fee. Let's see. Deadline and maximum fee is correct.
Bro, I'm buying you beer, bro. Send me your address.
You guys are like freaking studied all night together or something. All right, here we go. Question number 9. The atomic swap mechanism in Thunderbolt is used because...
Not seeing nothing in here.
One,
Kava, good.
UTXOs without intermediates.
Correct answer is committee nodes must verify on-chain funds availability before transfers. So I think that's incorrect.
Yeah.
Right? Because you said UTXOs. What was your answer again?
By speed of verifying UTXOs without intermediates.
So yeah, I don't think that matches up here. So minus 5 points there for Kava and Liana's team there. All right, question number 10. Thunderbolt prevents previous owners from reclaiming transferred UTXOs by...
Roger.
It's my turn, right? So I think maybe it needs to updating the secret tweet value after the transforming and to do this constantly and always. Yeah.
So can you restate your answer real quick?
True. I think maybe need to update the secret tweet values after the transforms, and to do this need to be constantly and always to do this.
All right, let's see. Constantly updating secret tweak values after transfers. Yep, you got it. Good job. Plus 5 points for Roger. And I think that's going to conclude round 2. Do you got the scores?
Yeah, I do. Okay, so just adding up now. All right.
Oh, well, it looks like Nico helped you out there too. So if you want to look in the chat.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Nico. It looks like Jonathan and Fonzie have 25, Liana and Kava has 0, and Roger and Mick have 10. So yeah, great job, guys. Round 2 was very successful.
All right. Let's see what we have for the final challenge here. So let's see. We have any ties here? Do we have to do any tiebreakers?
No. So this is over here. Jonathan Fonzie plus 25, Liana and Kava 0, Roger and Mick plus 10.
Okay, so it's kind of weird. They put in that order, but okay. Here we go. So the prize pool begins. The prize pool is a team A with a 60% split. and Team B with a 40% split. But we were thinking maybe winner takes all. What do you guys think? Are you guys okay with that?
Winner take all. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
60-40
Right?
or
Like,
winner takes all?
when you're playing poker, you want to push all in, right? If you're confident. All right, let's do that then. We'll do winner takes all here in the end.
Wait, let's make sure everyone's cool with it. I'm gonna get everyone to answer. Kava Liana, you guys okay?
I feel
with
like
that?
maybe Liana is not okay. So she's cool with it. Kava says he's cool with it too. Okay.
All right.
So one-time power cards. Let's see what this is about here. Got to. Okay, final battle rules. Buzz to answer. Okay, so you have the 30 seconds discussion if you want to use that with each other. And then the final score.
Real quick, we are down to 2 teams. It looks like Liana and Kava have been eliminated according to our judges. So we're going to give you guys, we're going to bring everyone down really quickly. Sorry, we'll bring you guys right back up in a second. So definitely want to give you guys your time to kind of speak on it. So guys, thank you guys so much for joining. We'd love to give your last word. We'll start with you, Liana.
Oh, so it's a good game, and we learn more about Bitcoin and white paper. Thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate that.
Thank you so much for being here. Kava, what's up, buddy? You ready?
Thank you, guys. Thank you for making this show. I was really excited to join this show, and that was really fascinating. We lost this match to Mike. Mike, you're doing everything. What are you doing there, bro? You're doing great. Thank you. And again, thanks. I'm gonna thanks Nico and Norbert as well. Also, Nubit team for providing this show. That was really fantastic to be here among you guys. You're truly legends.
Awesome. Thank you so much for participating and
thank you.
Giving your best effort. We'll see you guys later.
2 fantastic people, man. Absolutely amazing. Let's bring up the 2 teams now that are still left. We got Jonathan and Fonzie, and we have
Shadow Rise.
Can't find Mick.
Yeah, I think he got rugged, he said.
Oh no. So it looks like Roger's all by himself.
Hey, sometimes you have to just, fend for
Roger, join
yourself.
us. Roger, join us. We share the
Oh yes, I think maybe I can join them. And we only take one team.
Well,
one.
I think everyone's close now, right? Is that what it is?
Oh.
So
is that what we do now? Teams.
What?
Is the team's done now, right? We go back to individuals.
Oh, is it? Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Actually, it is. It is back to the individuals. So this is the final battle rules, okay? Everybody has to buzz to answer, so we're going to go back to the private chat and then, hit 1 or whatever number Shizzy directs you guys to hit. You'll have 30 seconds, and then we'll go to the questions here. So
wait, it's individual round?
It's individuals, yeah. The teams are over, guys.
Yep, this is the final
Norbert
round.
says wait. Norbert says wait. What are we
There's more.
There's more.
You know what? It is still the team. It is still the team. So Roger, unfortunately, you are gonna have to be by yourself, but you get the prize. You get all the prize
so
to
who
yourself.
can help me?
So you can phone a friend. You can use a lifeline. You can eliminate one of the options. No, I'm just kidding. It's just got to be 1 versus 2. But I believe in you, Roger. I think that you can do this.
Too, buddy.
I'm now very blue myself. Right. Hold on. I can do this.
You got this, brother. All right.
I think Calvin can help me.
Looks like we might have a.
Is Mick back? No, not seeing Mick.
No. Kava is saying that he can help. Can we revive him, or is it?
Yeah,
it looks like. Is that good? Oh, he has been revived.
I am back.
Hi, Cal.
Hi, Roger.
Back again.
Yeah, we're back. I'm revived.
All right, guys, we're going to go into this really confusing last final round here. But it is Roger and Kava versus Fonzie and Jonathan for the final showdown. It's winner takes all. Let's get into it here. All right. Question number 1. All right, remember, you guys are going to have to use the private chat as a buzzer, right? And let the question go out first before you press it on there, Fonzie. Specifically, I'm
Fonzie.
talking to you.
Don't be jumping.
I'm just kidding. Not trying to pick on you. Here we go. Question number 1. What does the OPCAT opcode for Bitcoin mainly enable?
Fonzie.
Okay. All right. That was fair. Fonzie, go ahead.
So it concatenates the transactions, right? So kind of.
Need more.
This is fill in the blank. Short answer, fill in the blank. Let's go.
Go for it, John.
What'd you say?
No,
wait,
you.
Wait.
Well, you can talk. You guys can talk real quick if you want to. You got 5, 4.
Concatenation in Bitcoin script, is it?
Well, final answer. I need a final answer.
Enable stacks concatenation in Bitcoin script.
Okay. Enables Bitcoin script. Is something with Bitcoin script? Oh wait, guys, this one's multiple choice. Okay.
All right. Before Bitcoin.
Correct answer is multiple choice of 2 elements on the Bitcoin script stack. Wow, I love how they like to do this to us. Okay, cool. So plus 5 points to team Fonzie and Jonathan. All right. Question number 2. Guys, have your buzzers ready. Why is it preferable to use prover gas as opposed to cycle count?
Fonzie, it's the multiple choice.
A. Prover gas is more uniform across programs. B. Prover gas is more uniform across cycle counts. C. Prover gas correlates with Ethereum gas. Or D. Prover gas is easier to calculate than cycle count.
Fonzie got it.
Elimination method.
I don't know. I think
you buzzed, bro. You buzzed.
5.
You buzzed, bro.
4. 3. 2. 1.
Just pick. D. Elimination method.
B.
D.
No, D or B? What am I hearing here, guys?
Dog. The answer is prover gas is more uniform across programs.
You said
which
it.
is A. So that is minus 5 points. Minus 5 points for FNJ.
Wait, hold on. Look at it real quick. There's two answers there. It looks like it's C.
Well, he said D anyway, so he's wrong.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So
minus.
No worries, okay.
No, everyone's back at 0.
Okay, I'm doing well.
Okay.
All right. Question number 3, guys. Here we go. What is the maximum number of faulty nodes the protocol can tolerate in its committee? A. F faults in a 3F plus 1 committee. B. 2F faults in a 3F plus 1 committee. C. F faults in a 2F plus 1 committee. Or D. 2 faults in a 4-node committee.
It's like Roger.
What's the answer?
I'm seeing Roger.
The answer is C, 2 faults.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Roger and I, we are in the same team, so no matter. Yeah, 2 faults, 2 F plus 1 committee is the answer. So the answer is C.
C?
Yeah,
C.
I
agree with you.
Okay, here we go. C is the answer, and it is F faults in a 3F plus 1 committee. So we will have to deduct 5 points.
That was 2.
We'll have to deduct 5 points from Roger and...
Which white paper was this?
This is
Thunderbolt.
Yeah. No, this is I think this is the succinct. Yeah. So you guys had to study all of them. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe it's Thunderbolt. Yeah, this one is. All right, question number 4, guys. For which programs does prover gas predict the work more uniformly than a cycle count? A. Fibonacci. B. Loop. C. Reth. D. Kekak. All right, yeah. So, Fonzie. I just pressed 1 too quickly.
Hold on. I think Roger actually was first, right?
Oh, was
he? That in the prep chat?
Ooh.
No. Roger.
I don't know the answer. So
Okay.
don't do this first.
Fonzie, go ahead.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure. I think it's John.
I believe in you.
See?
Yeah.
I believe in
He
you,
says
man.
C, and the answer is Fibonacci and
Oh.
loop.
Hey.
Again, you didn't
Wow.
get one of the two answers out of the 4, but you tried. All right, so that's a -5 for Fonzie and Jay. Again, wow, this is getting interesting now.
It is.
All right, question number 5. Remember, this is winner takes all, everybody. Thunderbolt's one-time spendability property ensures A,
Ooh.
no UTXO can ever be reassigned once transferred. B, every UTXO is only spendable once after cryptographic finalization. C, UTXOs must return on-chain after each transaction. Or D, each UTXO can be simultaneously owned by multiple users temporarily. All right, Kava,
Yeah, the answer is A. No UTXOs can ever be reassigned once transferred. So it cannot transfer to another person and owner.
Okay, so A is your answer, and the answer
Yeah.
is every UTXO is
Oh,
only spendable
Oh my gosh.
once after cryptographic
These are hard.
finalization. So, yeah, that
Minus.
was wrong, but that's okay.
yeah,
Minus 5
I didn't
points.
write.
All right, Roger, I'm not sure if you wanted to pick it back up. No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go.
Norbert says whoever gets 0 will win. So we're so negative right now.
All right. Question number 6. Bitcoin has reached this all-time high in 2025. Okay, this one should be kind of easy, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. $107,526.02. B, $108,926.02. Or C, $109,026.02. Or D, $110,026.02.
Let me be aggressive.
I think Jonathan. Yeah.
You said C? Kava
Together,
says
bro.
C.
Fonzie.
Kava says C.
No.
Hold on. It's
Oh, we got a
we
bus.
Jonathan
You got a
went first,
bus.
right?
Oh,
You got a bus.
wait. Hold on. Who
See
pressed?
Jonathan, bro?
Oh, was it Jonathan? Okay, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Sorry. What do you want? Which one is-
Technically, Bitcoin has not reached the all-time high yet for
That's right, that's right.
2025. But if to choose, I'll choose C.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, let's see here. Answer he picked was C, $109,026.02. And the answer is $109,026.02.
You're carrying, bro. You're carrying.
Plus 5 points for F and J. All right. Winners announced. Let's see. Let's tally it up, guys.
Nico says F and J got 0. Congratulations. R and K got -10.
0 total points wins, and that is with Jonathan and Fonzie. So congratulations. Before we get to the champion speech, I'd like for Roger and Kava to maybe give a final speech of your experience today. Let's start with Kava. This is your second final speech, but let's go ahead and start.
He's goated.
Okay. He's passing. All right, he's gonna pass the speech, the microphone to Roger. Roger, if you can talk about your experience today.
So first of all, congratulations to the Jonathan and the Fonzie. And one more thing, I can't believe I can still alive to the top 3 or top 4.
Third place,
It's very amazing and very honored to be here. And thanks for the Nubit and Bitcoin and all the guys to have this game. Very happy to be here, and thanks a lot.
Awesome. Well, appreciate both you and Kava for participating and getting to the final round. Roger, you didn't have seem to think that you would make it here, but you did, and so congratulations on that. Jonathan and Fonzie, you guys managed to score 0 points and win the prize, the all-in prize. So maybe you can
Hold on, real
explain
quick.
what are you feeling?
Hold on. I'm supposed to say goodbye to Kava and Roger. We'll get them off screen, guys. You guys are both phenomenal people, man. Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
All right,
see you guys.
We'll see you later. He gave him the boot, but hey, you know what? It's time for the champions with 0 points to kind of explain what you guys are.
We're
feeling.
actually going to do a song. You guys have to sing now. I'm playing.
No, but with a serious note, look, I mean, today's this is a fun game, with SATOSHI Game, but it was really cool to kind of see, you know, all the education and stuff, and you know, with all these questions, 3 different white papers, and you know, obviously the Bitcoin white paper is really cherished, and now there's more like innovation, Thunderbolt and Succint as well, and stuff like that. So Fonzie, let's start with you. What do you think about today's experience? Congratulations for winning, but if you can maybe go into that a little bit.
Yeah, it was really fun. It was so amazing. The first round was easy. Those questions were good. Second round was okay. Third round, I almost lost it for us. I just I think that's the white paper I didn't study. So yeah, I just kept doing that. But Jonathan was a fantastic, you know, partner and stuff. So definitely piggybacked off him, and I think it was the sock buff. We're both wearing one sock, so I think it's the sock buff.
Yeah. And then Jonathan, you're on mute right now, but can you explain a little bit of maybe not expecting to win this, but you did in the end, right? Like, and then maybe it was your purple lucky sock, right? Because I have those too, and I always get like luck whenever I wear those. So maybe explain your experience today.
I mean, you never get what you expect, right? Like if you head down to crypto Web3, you never know what's next, right? It's always in the trenches. So after many years, I'm still sleeping on the couches. You never know what's happening next, but it's always exciting, and it's my pleasure to meet all the amazing folks here, right? Thanks for Bitcoin.com, thanks for the host, thanks for Nubit, Sasi and Thunderbolt, and Fonzie for choosing me, your partner, and the rest of the participants for your proactiveness and enthusiasm. So I think it's all this connections that bring the Web3 together. So I'm happy to be here. Yeah, it's I'm still feeling a bit like lightheaded and dizzy from this.
Absolutely awesome. Congratulations, guys. Thank you so much. Don't worry, Jonathan. We're going to call Jeff and make sure you get a raise. So get you off that couch, buddy. But we appreciate you guys, Fonzie, as always, buddy. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. And congratulations again.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys, Shizi Yogo, for hosting this, and Nubit as well for hosting us. Well, you guys, amazing show.
Awesome.
Thanks, guys. Absolutely amazing, guys. What a game. What a day. I mean, I had so much fun doing this. Absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for Nubit, Bitcoin.com, and what was the other one?
Succinct. And yeah, and you know, these entities putting this together, it was fun. It was definitely different for us, right? Like I got a new respect for game show hosts, you know. You're kind of doing a lot of stuff on the fly, but hey, look, it was fun. The participants had fun, and hopefully the audience has had fun as well.
Yeah, 100%. And you guys, man, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you. You know, check us out. We're On-Chain Revolution. We're a podcast on YouTube, X, and everything else. And we're going to sign out. Thanks, guys.